This is Father Dominic Holtz coming to you from Rome, Italy, with a word of hope for Tuesday of the 6th week in Ordinary Time. Today is February 13th, and in the order of preachers, we celebrate the memorial of Blessed Jordan of Saxony. Blessed Jordan was the first successor of Saint Dominic as Master of the Order, and is perhaps most famous for his work in vocations. It's said that as a result of his preaching, over 1,000 people entered the order, most principally professors and the best students of the universities in Europe. According to one story, perhaps exaggerated, but nonetheless widely told, Blessed Jordan, his influence was so great that mothers would hide their sons when they heard that he was coming, for fear they would be tempted by his preaching to join this new order of preachers. But I think we need to be careful when we think of temptation here. As James tells us in the first reading, God himself never tempts us if we think of temptation as something that draws us due to desire and makes us forget our true goods, and so, by clinging to desire, so be drawn into sin and then into death. But there's another kind of desire, the desire that we have deep in our hearts, implanted in us by our new birth in Jesus Christ through baptism. And that's a desire for all the true good things that come to us from above, that come from the Father of lights. This was Blessed Jordan's special gift, not to tempt people to give up what they should embrace and embrace instead a false and terrible way of life, but really to rekindle that desire for the best of all gifts, the desire to serve God, to preach his word, to let other people know about the salvation that has been won for us in the saving work of Jesus Christ. That wasn't simply Blessed Jordan's work, but it is in fact our work for one another. As Jesus does in the gospel today, helping his disciples move from a carnal understanding of the leaven he was talking about to a deeper understanding. And just as Jordan was drawing the men, the professors and students of his day, to see the more important task of preaching the word of God, so our task for one another is to rekindle that desire, the good and positive desire for the good gifts that come to us from the Father of lights, and in so encouraging one another with a new hope in the work of Jesus Christ, we may ourselves come and bring those to whom we preach, come to see that good that God wishes for us, the good that we find by the power of the Spirit in the work of Jesus Christ, the good of the kingdom that lasts forever. And that, my brothers and sisters, is a word of hope.